see the events as opposed to hear them interpreted by another person.
Right. So what do people need to know about becoming an expert witness?
Well, you have a expertise that's tried and true, and you've got time behind you of history. You have classroom training, you've got on the job experience, and I take continuing education every year because
Mhm.
there's new software, there's new techniques that have to be identified and learned. How do they operate? So we just the other day I had my first Alexa audio that I needed to do an authentication on, and that required a little bit of research. It was the first case we've ever had in our lab that the audio source was Alexa. So
Wow.
the basic bones of being an expert in anything is you have to have the ability. If you look at Federal Rule of Evidence 702, it gives you a nice outline, I believe, in 4 bullet points that a forensic expert has to qualify for. And basically, to kind of sum the whole thing up, is you got to be able to do something that the average person can't do in order to help the trier of fact, judge or jury, understand the role that evidence plays in court.
Mhm. Now, have you ever been in the position where an attorney wants you to skew your results to suit their side of the case, or do they just not use your details?
Well, I'm going to say 99% of the time, we give them the answers and they take it and they either use it or they don't use it.
Mm.
There's always that one attorney, usually a criminal defense attorney, that wants me to understand their client's innocence and how something must be wrong with my testing. I just did a big voice identification case a few weeks ago, and the bottom line is the client really challenged me on a conference call with several attorneys and other persons who were on their litigation team about the processes that I use